Hey, it's Red94 here, bringing you another action figure review. This time it is on the Avengers Hulk movie series Walmart 6-inch exclusive figure. So let's get this guy out the package. And there he is out of the package, and oh my freaking crap. Jeez, Autobot Murder, thank you so much for sending this figure out to me. Again, big thanks to Autobot Murder. He sent out the Hulk, Hawkeye, and Loki figures to me, because I couldn't find them anywhere in my area. Thank you so much for sending me the Hulk. Really appreciate it. And yeah, this figure is sick. Probably the best one of the wave. I saved the best for last, so here it is. The Incredible Hulk, or the Hulk from the Avengers Walmart exclusive 6-inch movie line. I want to show you guys the package of the figure, as I do in all my reviews. And there's the package. Really big. This is the biggest one of the entire wave, because it's gonna gotta fit the Hulk in here. So there's this super awesome picture on the side. I'm gonna cut them all out. They're worthy of cutting out. There he is again. There he is again. And then the back of the package, which you can't even see. There you go. It's got some pretty decent and pretty good articulation for a big figure like him. So I'm really happy about that. I mean, the face sculpt, really like a lot, of course. I mean, that looks like him. I mean, let's get close up to that. See if it'll focus. I mean, that looks like a Mark Ruffalo's Hulk, right? I think it does. He's got a big old lip, but that's how it was in the movie. He always, you know, that's how I remembered him from the movie. I mean, I haven't seen it in a while. I seen it twice, but that was like a few months ago, or when it came out, which was in May. So yeah. His hair got some pretty nice paint apps right there, as you can see. There you go. And his chest, I don't think it's painted. It doesn't look like paint. I think it's just plastic, but it's like, you know, it's got some sculpt and detailing to there. So you got the lines where the muscle is. His big ass titties. You got some abs there, and then you can see like texture of his skin and like wrinkles, and that's cool. I really like that. All that, and especially his arms. And see, there you go. See, you got some veins going on there, some vein popping out, and then this arm as well. This Hulk is flawless too. I think I haven't seen anything wrong with it. I think I have a minor thing right here. See that little bright thing? I don't know what it is, but it's not bad at all. But other than that, I have no paint chips, no, you know, no bleeding, no paint bleeding, no random marks. So pretty good figure overall. I got a good one. Again, thanks to Autobot Murder. Now, the face sculpt is painted, I believe. It does look like it's painted. It's not just plastic. It is painted, actually, with the teeth and the eyebrows and eyes. Looking awesome. There you go. And I really like how they gave us one fist and then one hand. So that's cool, too. The hand is painted. I could see it, I think. Yeah, it's got some paint on there. I mean, it's really good. Like, it's not like the Thunderball where it had different tones of green. This one's just all the same tone of green. And this guy is pretty massive. I mean, he's not Marvel Select massive, but he's about 7 inches or 8 inches maybe. He's taller than Thor just by a little bit. So he's not that big, but he is bigger than the rest of them. Now, as I said before, the one thing I like about this figure is how good the articulation is. You can get him in some pretty good poses. This isn't a really good pose, but, you know, I just did this really quick. You know, got his feet planted, both planted, thanks to the ankle pivot over there. He does have ankle pivot. He's great articulation for a big-ass figure. I mean, for a big guy, I guess. Because not even Thunderball has this type of articulation. And he's skinnier than him. This guy's a bit more bulkier, so. But there's the back. The back kind of looks a little awkward. I mean, this little I don't know. That's just how they made it with that joint. I mean, it's okay. They could have added a bit more muscle, I guess. I mean, it's like plain here, but then you got some muscle there. But it's not that big of a deal. You're not gonna look at the back of the figure a lot. But man, I love this figure. This figure is one of the best ones Hasbro has made. I'm sure they can do better, of course. If they ever do make a Hulk Marvel Legends for the Marvel Legends series, like off the comic series, I'm sure it'll be pretty damn good if they keep doing this with articulation and the sculpting. Really awesome, especially the pants, the ripped pants there, looking cool. There you go, focus. Really awesome. I'm so glad they made this Hulk figure from the movie. I mean, he was probably one of everybody's favorites in the movie. So I'm glad they made him. And I mean, you know, because Hasbro tends to skip out on some characters sometimes, like Black Widow and stuff like that. And it's annoying when they do. I mean, when the Thor movie series figures came out in Walmart, they skipped out on Loki there. They just made Thor, and then the rest were like comic. They skipped out on Red Skull. They skipped out on making Whiplash from Iron Man 2, which I really wanted a 6-inch Whiplash. I would have been sick as hell if they would have made it. But they decided to make a 3-inch Whiplash, so I don't understand. Or I don't know. That's two different departments, I guess, or two different categories in their company or something. And Thor, they skipped on the Destroyer. I wanted a Destroyer figure for the 6-inch series, and they didn't make him. They didn't make any Frost Giants, but they made all those for the 3 inches, 3-inch and 3/4 inch. So I don't understand. They give more figures for 3 inches instead of 6-inch, though. I guess it costs more or something. So, but yeah, enough of that. I'm glad they made it, and on to the articulation. All right, so the articulation, his head's on a ball joint, so it goes like that, and it doesn't go up at all. He just looks straight forward, but it goes down a little bit, side to side, of course. His thing kind of tilts a little bit. His head kind of does a little tilt, like, you know, Thunderball does a little bit, not as much as Thunderball, but his arm goes forward and back, always in a circle, in and out. Does that clicky thing, bicep swivel as well. Double jointed elbows on a big ass figure. That's the first I've seen, I think. Thunderball doesn't even have double jointed elbows, so there you go. His wrist turns, is on a hinge, so it goes in and out as well. Same thing as this arm, but this hand is open. That one is a fist, like I said. He's got this diaphragm joint, no ab crunch, so it barely, I mean, it's not that good. Like, really, it does not move at all. It just goes side to side. So that kind of compensates for not having a waist swivel. His leg goes forward and back, but when you twist this ball joint, you know, it's that twisting one, and then you got to twist it back, and then make it go out. So that's how that works. You know, it's one of those annoying ones, but double jointed knees with the nice ripped pants. I like that. His foot goes forward and back, and he's got the ankle pivot, that good ass ankle pivot that they're doing on like most of the figures now. So that's about it for articulation. Pretty good, pretty decent for a big figure. I like it, and yeah, good job on the articulation, Hasbro. Now let's take a closer look at the sculpting again of this amazing figure. I just really like it, so I just want to show you again. There's the hand, how that's nicely sculpted. There you go. You know, the fist, his pants. Let's see if it focuses. There you go. Really nice, nicely ripped. There's the Hulk toes, or the Hulk feet. You can see how they sculpted the nail, lines in the nail, and then the skin above the nail. That's pretty good. Sculpted veins on his foot. Really awesome. There's peg holes at the bottom for the stand that it comes with. So this one was my final piece of the stand, so let's see how that came together. And so here's the stand. Everybody tends to show their reviews in a circle, the stand in a circle, but you know, you can connect it however way you want. So I kind of connected it like this, so they can, you know, it's like a platform now. So now, you know, people complain that the pegs were on the edge, which they were, so they couldn't really stand, and the holes were on the heel of their feet, so they'd be hanging out. So now I guess you can stand them and they won't fall off. So, you know, pretty good. I'm not going to use it on the figure. So, you know, I mean, it's really not necessary, but like what I mean, like you can put him in the middle now and now he won't fall. So, yep. Size comparison time. Here he is. I like to compare him with the rest of the wave. So, how he stands over them, and, you know, he towers over Hawkeye. Little Hawkeye over there, he towers over him. And Loki. Loki's pretty short. He towers over Iron Man, of course. Iron Man just goes up to his chest, and Captain America a little bit taller than Iron Man. He goes up to his neck, and then Thor is probably the closest, tallest one to Hulk, and he goes up to like his, you know, his lip, I guess. I mean, top of the head. I don't know. So he's almost like probably a ½ inch more on Thor. It would have been the size of Hulk. So Hulk, I mean, he could have been a little bit bigger. I mean, like a tad bit taller, but not that much. Not as much as the Marvel Select. People are posing these guys with the Marvel Select Hulk, and he's way too big. He goes all the way up here. That's not, no. Go watch Avengers again. He's not that big. He's he's only probably like a foot taller than Thor. So I think this is a good scale. I mean, I can live with this scale because that's how he wasn't that entirely taller than them in the movie. He was taller than them, of course. It was bigger than them, but not like, go watch some reviews that people posting with the Marvel Select Hulk, and it just doesn't look right. It's just he's way too big. So yeah, I like the scale here. Maybe just a little bit, tiny bit more tall. It would have been a bit more accurate, but this is fine right here. This is he's still at least taller than everybody else, so I can live with that. So yeah, guys, with that said, this is Era 94 here. That completes my entire wave of the Avengers Walmart exclusive movie series 6-inch figures. And yeah, big thanks to All About Murder for finding me Hulk, Loki, and Hawkeye back there. So thank you so much, dude. You helped out a lot. And that concludes the review for these figures. And until next time, it's Era 94, and please subscribe. Peace.